Check Complete, a referee podcast, is an educational resource for referees by referees, designed to connect and develop soccer officials of all ages and skill levels to better serve the game both on and off the field. Welcome back to the Check Complete podcast. I say welcome back. It's been roughly 7 months since we recorded and aired our last episode. Took a little break, a little bit of a break. Sometimes we get really wrapped up in soccer, and we had a bunch of our spring tournaments that took place. And there was a lot of stuff going on in Kansas. And so the podcast sadly got kind of slid to the back burner, but it was always simmering a little bit. The pot was simmering. Not that we're doing pot. It was the pot on the burner, that is. And so we're back. We're excited to get back with some content and we're going to try to kind of mix this up a little bit. We've been doing interviews for a while, and I think they're great. I enjoy doing them. I enjoy talking to referees from various backgrounds at various levels of the game, and it's really fun to hear different stories, hear how they got where they are, see where we can connect in those stories. So we're going to continue doing some of those types of things. We're going to try to branch out a little bit more and do kind of a variety of items to provide you, the viewers / listeners, an even more magical experience. I mean, I feel like the magic level has been fairly high already, but we're excited to provide you more of an opportunity moving forward. We, as always, would really love to hear from you. So for those of you that have the interwebs, which is everyone that's listening to this, I don't know how you would otherwise, we would love to know. Just slide into the DMs, okay? Send an email, questions at checkcompletepodcast.com. We would love to know what work we can do to better support you in the referee role and what you're doing at whatever level, whether that's working youth league games, high school games, at the collegiate level. If you're working at the professional level, boy, we would love to talk to you. And if you have a lot of money on hand and you'd like to get rid of it, we'd also like to talk to you. Just a conversation. So as we move forward, there's tons of things that we're going to try to kind of experiment with and figure out how we want to package content and deliver it right to your front door, metaphorically. And so as we dive into this, again, make sure that you're like and subscribe to the channel on the YouTubes. Follow us on social media at check_complete, and share it with your friends. Tell all of your friends, not just some of your friends. I feel like in the past, some of you were sharing just a few of your friends, but we want you to share it to all of your friends, right, guys? Yes. All of your friends, yeah. So especially the elderly friends that you have; those are really a target audience. Nope. Okay, just friends. So as we get started in the referee world, it's kind of fun for us to think back to those days of when it all started. And maybe this could take a moment to catapult you back into your own story and think back of that first day. And even before the first day of being on the field, the first day of walking through that entry-level clinic, whatever that looks like for you. I know back in the good old days, we often hear, the 2 8-hour classes, and that's, and then now anything less than that is cheap education. Well, things are changing significantly, and the online opportunities are there. And in some states, in the United States, the online educational pieces that's just exclusively what it is. And then from there, the investment that the state organizations are putting in is more on the mentoring side. For others, it's a hybrid, right, where you're doing a lot of your educational content online, but we still want you to come in and see us in person so that we can have a conversation with you. And so I know for us in Kansas, that is the case. We do, as everyone does, if they want to get a U.S. soccer badge, require our participants to go through the U.S. Soccer Learning Center and complete that course. But we also bring you into an in-person conversation, so you have to face someone as devastatingly attractive as me, which is intimidating. Yeah, very intimidating. But it's a fun experience. And so as you jump into the referee world, your first step, that first dipping of your toe into the pool, is your referee course. And so you finish that. So now what? And so this is where, if you're a brand new into the referee world, first of all, thanks for tuning in. And we hope that this channel will be a resource to you. As you're stepping out into this, we want to help you be successful in our own little neck of the woods. And we've got tons of people, you've got tons of people around you that want you to be successful. So you've been through your course. Now you can officiate games that your primary goal, right, is to make sure that the games are safe, fair, and fun. That safety piece is paramount. So how do we do that? Well, we hopefully enforce the laws of the game that we have learned through both the online sessions and in person, or however your course is set up. And then it's our job to make those decisions, to follow that referee thought process, right? As we go about things when we're in the middle, as we go about something that has happened, we decide there's contact. Is this fair or foul? From there, we decide, if it's foul, is it careless, reckless, excessive? Is there a tactical nature of the foul? And then how are we going to put the ball back in play? So the restart's important. And we get to do that over and over and over again. It's a cyclical process throughout that 60, 70, 80, 90 minutes that we're out on the field, in chunks, right? Or if you're an assistant referee, then you have to make those decisions of ball in and out, or offside or not. Do we have position, timing, and active involvement? So a lot of that's easier said than done, but the first and foremost, I think the most important thing for us is to take one step at a time. So if you're brand new, take one step at a time. It's very important that you are able to go out and get the right gear. So hopefully you were given some basic information about this, but let's get that referee shirt. Let's get that beautiful yellow referee shirt. That's what everyone is striving to wear, right? Try to get the referee socks. A lot of these groups, Official Sports International, Capelli, they are selling starter kits. Get yourself a starter kit. All the cool kids are doing it. So make sure that the socks are ones that can be pulled up to the knee. Do not be that person that has socks around your ankles refereeing soccer. The tan line's going to be horrific. Embrace it. Come join the club, okay? And a good pair of shoes. I like to referee in these Brooks. If you can take just a little look-see here, right there. I enjoy wearing these Brooks most of the time, but there'll be a lot of times, especially if I'm doing several games, but cleats are also a great option. Just make sure the shoes are predominantly black. Get yourself a watch, a whistle, Fox 40, please. Something to write with, something to write on. That's important. A coin, red and yellow cards. Sure, there's going to be a level of investment monetarily, but this is an opportunity shortly after that to then make that money back. So hopefully you were able to, through your instructors in your local course, then be able to make inroads and connections with local assigners. And as you're connecting with local assigners, it's important that they receive accurate information about who you are, your level of comfortability and experience around the game. Obviously, if you're in the shoes of the person we're describing here, it's your first time refereeing, but maybe you've been around the game for a long time. Maybe you're an adult and you've been around the game forever and you still play in an adult league of some kind. Or if you're an adult and you're refereeing with your child, that's awesome. Awesome. More power to you. Please keep doing that kind of thing. Make sure that the assigner knows. The biggest thing with them is just the communication piece. That is huge. Communicate early and often and do it well, right? And from there, jump through what necessary hoops are needed to ensure that you are on the assigning platform if they're using one, or on their distribution list so it's being done correctly, and then what other additional documentation they might need, the league or the club that you're working for, whoever might need to ensure that you're getting paid correctly. We will probably just take a moment to plug JF Consulting because we really like them. But if you have questions about tax stuff, they are a great organization to reach out to. Or if you know those around you that are CPA of some kind or work in tax environments, be conscious of the ways as an independent contractor you can write off a lot of this stuff. And it's like in Seinfeld, you just write it off. You just write it off. I don't even really know what that means, but you're able to, all of your expenses, just keep good record of that, okay? So keep record of the games that you work, the money that you make, the expenses you have, and all of that information can be very helpful when Uncle Sam comes a-knocking for the tax dollars. So we wish you the best as you embark on your referee journey. We hope that the archived episodes of what we've done so far can be inspirational and motivating for you as you continue to move along this journey. And as we continue to push out more content, may it be beneficial for you, but if there's ways that we can continue to tailor things that are most helpful to the referee community, the people that have given us so much, we want to hear from you. So like, subscribe, tell your friends, email us, questions@checkcompletepodcast.com, slide into the DMs, hit us with a private message on Facebook. We are here to serve the referee community. Check Complete Podcast is back. Thanks for your patience, and we look forward to continue serving the beautiful game that we love so much.